G'day guys, and a huge hello from down under. I'm Sydney Tamer, and today I want to go through card by card what we'll be getting in the Digimon TCG Special Booster Set 1.5. This is set to release outside of Japan in February 2021 and will include 152 different types of cards that were made up of the first 3 sets that were released in Japan. Also, just a quick shout out once again to the awesome guys over at digimoncard.dev. I constantly use their proxy cards in my videos. They're constantly hard at work team and I can't thank them enough. I'll leave a link for their site below. Anyway, back to the set, let's jump in and start getting through them. Firstly, we've got the only Digimon from the Japanese Set 1 that wasn't included in the English 1.0 release, and that's Grand Kawagamon. I love playing a green deck, so I wish he'd been included in the first English set, but alas, we won't have to wait too long to get him. Grand Kawagamon would have been a great green card for 1.0, but unfortunately there are just better options coming in 1.5, so he probably won't see as much play as it did in Japan. Shifting to the remainder of the option cards from this Japanese first set, we've got 2 rare red option cards, Scrap Claw and Brave Shield, Gigacross Freezer and Howling Crusher are our missing 2 blue option cards, and lastly for yellow we've got Testament and Holy Wave. These 7 cards were all that were missing from the Japanese first set, so let's move on to the second one. We start with a level 2 in training Digimon for red, blue, yellow and green, and they are respectively Gigimon, Demi-Vmon, Narrowmon and Argamon. We've got 2 main lines for red, Beamon and Vorvomon, both level 3 rookies, and their champion stages Birdramon and Lavorvomon. And finally their level 5 ultimate stages, Garudamon and Lava Garitamon. And lastly, a missing level 6 we'll be getting in the set is Phoenixmon. Moving on to blue, we've got 3 rookies in Vmon, Betamon and Gomamon. And then we've got each of their Digivolutions coming in Seadramon, Ikakumon and Vidramon. I don't know why those are out of order, I'm just going off the Japanese set numbers. Lastly, each of their level 5 ultimate stages will be appearing here too, with Zudamon, Aero Vidramon and Mega Seadramon. Again, I don't know why the out of order. Now, we got Metal Seadramon in the English 1.0 release, but we can expect the other 2 Megas in this 1.5 set, and that's Vikimon and Ulforce Vidramon. 2 amazing cards for blue. Onto yellow, we've got Agumon and Salamon for level 3s, Geogreymon and Gutamon for level 4s, Angelwomon and Rise Greymon for level 5s, and Afanimon and Shine Greymon for level 6s. Again, both these Megas are absolutely unreal for yellow. Shine Greymon in particular has entire decks built around it, it'll be very exciting to have that released soon. The only cards missing for green from the Japanese second set is the Argamon line. This is a strange virus line that keeps its name throughout its entire Digivolution. So we had one for level 2, but we also have one as a level 3, 4, 5, and finally 6. And that's it for all the Digimon missing from the second set. We've also got one new Tamer coming, and that's a blue one, Reno Shinomiya, who gels well with Vidramon decks, so I can see why she was saved for the 1.5 release. As for option cards, we've got 1 for red, Volcanic Flare, 2 for blue, Arctic Blizzard and the Ray of Victory, 3 for yellow, Lightning Paw, Eden's Javelin, and Glorious Burst. And lastly 2 for green, Puppet Pummel and Cherry Blast. The only other card missing from the Japanese second set is our first of 3 secret rares, and that's Black War Greymon, ironically as our first black card for the set. Expect this card to be highly sought after. Its abilities allow it to be played for cheaper from your hand if your opponent has a strong Digimon on the board, and when it attacks the strongest Digimon on your opponent's board, it can be made active again to continue attacking. Basically, it's a field wiping machine. So that's the first 51 cards we know are coming in the 1.5 release. All the remaining cards I'm going to mention are coming from the third and final Japanese set, Union Impact. Let's start off with a level 2 for all the colours, Poromon for red, another different Demi-Vmon for blue, Upamon for yellow, Minomon for green, Kakinmon for black, and Demi-Merimon for purple. For red, we've got 3 cards for each level. We have Black Agumon, Zubamon, and Hawkmon as our level 3 rookies. We move on to their Digivolutions next, Zuba Egamon, Greymon and Aquilamon. Their level 5s are Duramon, Sylphimon and Metal Greymon. But again, like in the last set, these aren't all in perfect order. We've then got their level 6 Megas, Durandamon, Valkyriemon and Blitz Greymon. Each of these Megas are great for a red deck, and have entire standalone strategies that build with each Digivolution. That all culminates to the level 7 of the set, Ragnar Lordmon, who can stack from a red or black level 6 Mega. This thing will change up a lot of decks. It has security attack +1, piercing, and the ability to give you memory. Moving on to blue, we've got Patamon, Veemon and Penguinmon as our level 3 rookies. Angemon, Airdramon and Xveemon are their Digivolutions as level 4s, and Magna Angemon, Pale Dramon and Beastmon are the level 5 ultimates. There's only 2 level 6s here for blue, and that's Goldramon and Imperial Dramon. Yellow has the exact same setup, with 3 of each level except there's only 2 megas, and those are Armadillomon, Salamon and Lopmon for level 3s, Gatomon, Ankylomon and Teruimon for their level 4s, and Tillamon, Anjawumon and Shakuamon for level 5 ultimates, and lastly Cherubimon and Clavis Angemon as the 2 level 6s. Onto my favourite colour green, and we've got 4 level 3 rookies, Aruramon, Cunamon, Terriermon and Wormmon. And following those on, Gargamon, Flymon, Stingmon and Dokugumon as level 4 champions. The green level 5s are Rapidmon, Jewel Beamon, Blossommon and Dino Beamon. And lastly, the level 6 megas are Ceresmon, Mega Gargamon and Bancho Stingmon. All 3 of these megas are going to be hotly contended. Ceresmon and Mega Gargamon have seen a lot of play in Turbo Troll decks and tournaments over in Japan for their ability to digivolve through their line very fast. And Bancho Stingmon has an effect that can give him 16,000 DP in certain scenarios, which is the highest in the game. Black is getting 3 rookie level 3s, Commandramon, Psychemon and Ludomon. And I'm pleased to report that we're getting 5 champions. Those are Sukamon, Ludomon, Garurumon, Clockmon and Tankmon. There will be 4 level 5 ultimates, Gyromon, Raija Ludomon, Etamon and Metal Mamimon. And lastly, Briarwaludramon, Crescarurumon and Craniamon are the 3 level 6 megas. All 3 of these will strongly strengthen a black deck, providing many combos of the blocker and reboot abilities, and let's face it, black right now really needs the upgrade. It was easily the hardest done by colour coming out of the Special Booster Set 1.0. Moving on to our last colour, purple, which has 3 level 3 rookies. They are Candlemon, Gazimon and Shamanmon. They also have 3 level 4 champions with Saberdramon, Black Gatomon and Miramon. They get 4 level 5s in Skullmeramon, Arukenimon, Mummymon and Lady Devimon. And lastly, just 2 megas with Mastemon and Melomyotismon. We have 4 tamers with Davis for blue, Ken for green, Joe for black and Mimi for purple. And lastly, each colour gets 2 more option cards each. A Delicate Plan and Plasma Strike for red, Let's Stop Fighting and Desperado Blaster for blue, Inferno Frost and Cracker for yellow, Hidden Potential Discovered and Positron Laser for green, which are easily the best option cards available for this set. We've got Breath of the Gods and Beast Cyclone for black, and Dark Despair and Necrophobia for purple. I mentioned Black War Greymon as our first secret rare earlier, and joining him as the other 2 are Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode as a green card as opposed to the blue one from earlier, and of course Omnimon Ultra S, who is a level 7 white card. And just to recap the super rares in the set, there will be 10 of them. They are Blitz Greymon, Ragnar Lordmon, Ulforce Veedramon, Imperial Dramon, Shine Greymon, Grand Kuwagamon, Ceresmon, Crescarurumon, Craniamon, and Mastermon. And again, to reiterate, the 3 secret rares will be Black War Greymon, Imperial Dramon in green, and Omnimon Ultra S. And just like the super and secret rares in 1.0, these 13 cards will all have alternate parallel art that are even rarer. So that's the cards to keep an eye out for come February. Good luck tracking them all down out there, guys. And in case you were wondering what the spread was for each colour for Special Booster Set 1.0 and 1.5, I've got those here too. In 1.0, red had 34 cards in the set, blue had 30, yellow had 29, green had 37, black got the short end with 25, purple got 29, and white got 3. Now conversely for set 1.5, red has 27 individual cards, blue has 32, yellow and green both have 28, black has 20, and purple comes in last of the 6 main colours with 16. And lastly, white has 1 card in the set, which is Omnimon Ultra S. So across both sets, all 6 colours are pretty well balanced as much as they could have been, though what cards were actually released first in set 1.0 for black, I personally believe could have been a bit better. But let me know what you guys think. Is there a colour you think was hard done by in one of the sets? What cards are you most excited about for 1.5 come in February? This is all of them right here. If you like this content, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much guys, I appreciate it. I'm Sydney Tamer, and until the next video, I'll see you all later.